What's going on, guys? It's your boy Ty, and today in this video we're going to be reviewing the brand new sci-fi epic that is The Creator. This video is going to be a 5-minute review, and for those of you that don't know, that's a series on this channel where I give myself just 5 short minutes to give my thoughts, my opinions, what I loved and what I hated about the movie that we are talking about today. It's been a while since I've done a 5-minute review because literally nothing has came out. The last one I did, I'm pretty sure, was Blue Beetle, which was like 6 weeks ago. So yeah, it's been a long time. Guys, if you enjoy videos like this, please consider liking, and on top of that, subscribe if you want to watch more movie-related content. But with that being said, the timer's gonna start right now. Alright guys, timer just started. Let's get right into this review. I want to start off by saying I was super excited going into this movie. It just kind of felt like my cup of tea. I'm a huge sci-fi fan, and the fact that this was just like a new idea from the director of Rogue One and Godzilla, that being Gareth Edwards, I was just super hyped. I mean, you don't really get like a unique sci-fi film like this, and the trailers showed that it was going to be something different. I'm going to be honest here though. If I had to give my take on what I really got out of the movie, I feel like I was a little bit disappointed. But that being said though, I did have really high expectations. I was really expecting this to be like a masterpiece, but it did just fall a little bit flat for me. I just want to start by talking about what I liked about the film, then we'll get into what I didn't like, because I feel like there honestly is a lot to talk about on both sides of this. And we've got 4 minutes and 10 seconds still to talk about that, so let's just get right into it. So, what did I like about the film? This movie, just like Rogue One, looks absolutely beautiful, but I think it's even a step up from Rogue One. The CGI, the design of the robots, they all look so flawless. They look real. The shots are beautiful with amazing sunsets, also natural elements like forests mixed in with more technical elements, whether it's like these huge complicated looking buildings or just landscapes that are amazing. Ships, this, that, the world building, super fleshed out. It's really easy to kind of see what's going on within this world that obviously, because it's a movie, leads us to our main conflict here. And I just think it really is, at the end of the day, a unique idea. I do think that they nailed the concept here. The only problem is, I'm probably going to bounce back and forth from what I like and what I don't like. I feel like it was honestly just a little bit boring in its execution. And I know that's kind of crazy to say, like, it's a very simple-minded thing. Oh, it was boring. I really wanted to love this movie. But after the first half hour, or maybe 45 minutes, I feel like it really started to drag. I don't think that we got any time to kind of just sit in one place and just do something like really meaningful. It kind of felt like we're just kind of like meandering around, just doing this kind of meaningful thing, then this kind of meaningful thing, leading us to our conclusion, which I also don't feel like I was super satisfied with. I gotta say though, that first half hour, 45 minutes, was literally a 10 out of 10 for me. The way it set up the world, the shots, like I was saying before, the music, it was awesome. Again, this, just like Rogue One, because this movie is very comparable to Rogue One, his other film, I feel like the characters in here aren't the most memorable or the most amazing, but at the end of the day, with Rogue One, the story was so intriguing. The ending, the last hour of that movie was so awesome. It didn't really matter, and you still cared about them, even if they weren't super memorable. I feel like this movie, on the story side, it's really cool, but I just don't know if it really goes through and is executed the way that it should have been executed. Like I said, I feel like it just feels a little bit powerless at times, and like the momentum just is kind of just slowly churning without there really being those events that like just push things forward. Also, like I said, I don't know if I was the biggest fan of the ending. I feel like things got a little bit weird, and I'm just comparing it to Rogue One the last time, okay, final time. At the end of Rogue One, we had this really cool thing where we knew what was going to happen. It was relatively simple, but also all of our main characters died, and it was like, oh, that was really cool. In The Creator, I feel like it also tries to do something a little bit different, and I don't know, it's just kind of like far and away from what we were doing for most of the movie, and I was kind of just like, okay. With a minute left, though, I gotta say, it does go into some really cool themes here about whether it's AI, humanity, just life itself. But, man, I don't know. John David Washington was pretty good in the role. Gemma Chan, she was also cool as like a little side character, and the child actor did a really great job. But I just feel like besides that, even though the world building was cool, it looked really amazing. I mean, these visuals are stunning. I just feel like the story, even though it was interesting, like I said, was just executed a little bit poorly. And I feel like it could have been better. It kind of suffers from, I know I keep talking about Gareth Edwards' other movies, but I feel like it looks like Rogue One, but suffers from the story issues that Godzilla does, where it's a little bit slow and we don't get to see as much of the interesting thing, which is Godzilla. And yeah, guys, I don't know, man. I'm a little bit disappointed, I'm going to be honest, as a sci-fi fan. But yeah, with 13 seconds left, I've got to say, though, I still did enjoy the film. Maybe with a rewatch, I would like it a little bit more. But yeah, as of right now, I mean, it did fall a little bit short of my expectations. Damn, man, I'm not going to lie. It really does suck that I couldn't give this movie, like, a better score. I feel like inherently, of course, you want to leave every movie as a movie fan just loving the film that you just watched in the theater. But sometimes I feel like you just have to be honest here. I don't want to lie to you guys and be like, this was like an 8 or a 9 or a 10 out of 10. Fine, if it's not a 10 out of 10, at least giving it an 8 or a 9, I would have been super satisfied. But I think it's probably falls to like a 7 if I'm just going to be real. But yeah, guys, with that being said, that's going to do it for today. If you want to see more 5-minute reviews, because there is a ton of movies coming out this fall, September's just been pretty dead, stick around for the channel and also movie news. But with that being said, that's going to be it, guys. I love you, and I'll see you in the next video.